When you have nothing, people forget you exist. No calls, no check-ins, no support, just silence. But in that silence, lessons are forged. Pain becomes the teacher, and solitude becomes your awakening. Before we dive in, if you value deep thinking, Stoic philosophy, and practical wisdom for living a stronger, calmer life, hit that subscribe button and join this community. Now let's begin. When everything is gone, life reveals its raw truths. Not the ones spoken in comfort, but the ones written in the quiet moments when no one's watching. Here are 11 truths you only learn when you have nothing. 1. You realize self-reliance is the only way forward. When the world goes silent, you understand that no one is coming to save you. No one will fight your battles. No one will lift you out of the darkness but you. That realization stings, but it's also freeing. Because once you stop waiting for rescue, you start building yourself. You stop hoping for help and start becoming your own strength. The Stoics called this the foundation of freedom, to depend only on what's within your control. 2. You see who was real and who was pretending. When the lights go out, masks fall off. People disappear when you can't give them what they want. And in that abandonment, you gain clarity. You learn that loyalty doesn't speak loud. It stays quiet but present. You see that love without benefit is rare, but it's real. Losing false friends isn't a tragedy. It's purification. 3. You stop chasing people. You stop begging for attention. You stop trying to prove your worth to those who never saw it. Because when you have nothing and no one shows up, you understand peace begins when chasing ends. You start walking your path alone, with calm determination. And strangely, that's when you start to glow. That's when people start noticing the strength of someone who needs no validation. 4. You turn struggle into fuel. Every challenge becomes energy. Every heartbreak becomes purpose. The pain that once broke you now sharpens you. The Stoics believed hardship was the forge of greatness. Adversity doesn't weaken the wise, it trains them. You stop asking why me, and start asking what is this teaching me. That's the moment everything changes. 5. You realize control is an illusion. You can't control people. You can't control outcomes. You can only control your reaction. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react that matters." When life takes everything, it shows you the boundary of your power and the peace found in accepting it. Freedom begins where resistance ends. 6. You learn the power of simplicity. When there's nothing left, you see how little you truly need. Food, sleep, and a clear conscience. Peace replaces possessions. Seneca wrote, "He who needs least lives best." You stop measuring success in things. You start measuring it in stillness. 7. You understand who your real friends are. Loss reveals loyalty. It shows who checks in without reason, who stands by you when the world turns away. Those few, the quiet souls who stay, are your true wealth. In a noisy world, genuine presence is gold. If these truths speak to your spirit, remember, Stoicism isn't about escaping pain. It's about transforming it. Subscribe now and stay with us as we continue exploring how to live with strength, clarity, and calm in a chaotic world. Now let's continue. 8. You discover that peace is internal. At first, you think peace comes from having enough. Enough money, enough love, enough certainty. But when you lose it all and still breathe, still hope, you realize peace was never outside you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Nowhere you can go is more peaceful than your own soul." When the world grows quiet, your spirit finally speaks. Number 9. You see how strong you really are. When the storm hits, your strength reveals itself. You realize that endurance isn't about feeling nothing. It's about moving forward despite the pain. The Stoics didn't seek comfort. They sought courage. And when you stand alone and keep walking, you become that courage in motion. 10. You stop fearing failure. Once you've lost everything, failure loses its power. You've already survived your worst days. Now nothing can break you. You stop holding back. You take risks. You live with truth, because the worst thing already happened and you're still here, alive, unshaken, stronger than before. 11. You learn that nothing is ever truly lost. Everything transforms. What you lose in comfort, you gain in wisdom. What you lose in people, you gain in peace. Even pain becomes purpose. You realize that emptiness isn't the end, it's the beginning. The soil where new strength grows. The silence where truth is born. When you have nothing, life introduces you to yourself. It removes the noise so you can hear your own voice. It takes your comforts to reveal your courage. You learn to walk alone, and you learn that alone doesn't mean lonely. It means whole. It means free. It means unshakable. Because when everything is gone, you finally see what can never be taken. Your will, your peace, your inner fire. So rise from the silence, stand in your strength, and let the world see what remains when everything else fades. A calm, resilient soul. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more thought-provoking content like this. Together, we'll keep exploring the timeless lessons that make us stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. See you in the next video.